What's up, everybody? What's up? How are you? Like I told y'all earlier, I will be back live with the twin flame reading only because I haven't did it in so long. So I know the light is very dim in here, but I'm gonna just work with me because I don't want the light to glare into the cards like it would already was. Again, I want to thank everybody that is tuned in for watching today. If you haven't already, make sure that you are following me on my Facebook, which is Queensy's Spiritual Insight, or on my Facebook is Queensy's Readings, and my YouTube is Queensy's Spiritual Insight. Make sure you lock in, follow me up there. Give me 1 second, y'all. All right, so like I said, I want to. Yes, it is. I don't think that's you. I think that's ours. Oh, all right. Now I need y'all to be quiet so I can get into my reading. I apologize, y'all, for the disturbance. But like I said, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, and share to my YouTube channel, which is Queensy's Spiritual Insight. My Facebook is Queensy's Reading. Today, I am going to be doing the Twin Flame Collective reading underneath the Gemini full moon. Y'all keep hearing about the full moon. Oh, I know you here, baby. Underneath the full moon, the Gemini full moon, the Gemini full moon. I just did a reading earlier for a general reading for everybody, the energy that's taking place around the Gemini full moon. But I wanted to dig deeper into the Twin Flame Collective. Why? Because, like in the last reading, what I said, twin flames, star seeds are basically twin flames. They're the reincarnation of those that is meant to build the next earth. We're meant to break generational curse. We're meant for a lot of things that a lot of people don't realize. That's why we go through the lessons we go through in life. Hello? Nothing, no. Not while I'm doing the reading. I need complete clear. Girl, we do need to read it. Even me, and I'm gonna be real, I try to stay away from doing the twin flame reading because of my position in my own journey. So it was more so I have to take the time to solve my situations before I could get up here and talk to y'all about anything with the twin flame journey. But what I am gonna say, if I've been knowing the fluctuation in the journey, and especially for the feminine, that's how we're gonna do the feminine first, because I'm not being biased, but we've been going through some junk, like, yes. And it's not just with the connection between our masculines. Yeah, I know. It's not just the collective, like the masculines or the feminine. It's literally with life we're going through lessons, and the lessons are becoming extremely difficult because some of us are having reoccurring lessons, some of us are not. But I'm gonna speak to the feminine population for a minute because, for one, we carry the weight of the world. Whether nobody want to give us recognition for that or not, we all individually got to give recognition to that. But the masculines are going through a transition as well. But I'm going to put it to perspective where we all understand. Hey, y'all. Oh, y'all. Look, see? I pop up and say twin flame. Everybody get dang. I'm here. What's up? Nah, I get it. Twin flame is my mother freaking mojo. And I do know I speak to the collective because I'm also on the journey, so maybe this is why. But listen, I'm not going to hold y'all too long. Like I said, if you didn't already, go like, subscribe, and share. Also, I do want to let you guys know, and this is for the ones that I've been on this journey with for a very long time. If you would, because I'm coming back and I'm trying to build my stuff back up, I need you guys to leave a review message. What I mean by that, you see the email at the bottom. You can email me at queensy'sreadings@gmail.com. I need a 30 to 90 second review about my readings. Even if you did not get a personal reading from me, if you did a live, you've been on my lives and stuff, please leave a review so that way I can post you at the end of each live that I do, because this is not only on my Facebook, this is also on my YouTube channel. I want to be able to represent my people. You get what I'm saying? Y'all are my support just as well as I'm supporting y'all. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump into this reading. We're going to go ahead and get tapped in with these divine feelings. Let's see what y'all ladies been up to. I'm curious. Period. All right, so I already pre-shuffled. I'm gonna shuffle it a little bit more. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Not everybody is on this journey. I'm gonna say it again. Not everybody is on this journey. You know who you are. You know what you resonate with. You know what the pull is. You know what's the give or take. You know all of that. So if you are on this journey, do not put yourselves in this journey if y'all are not, because it is a little different and it is a little difficult. So what I am gonna say: take what resonates, leave what does not. And if you are a masculine watching for your feminine, vice versa, because I'm going to do both of y'all. I'm going to start with the feminine. So if you are a masculine watching for your feminine and you want to know what energy she lies in, just pay attention to this because it's going to get real. Also, if you are a feminine watching for a masculine, and don't mean that your masculine is, you could be on a gay, I'm not going to say that because they're going to be in me, a bisexual, homosexual relationship, it doesn't matter. Masculine energy, feminine energy, you will know what you reside in. So go ahead, let's get it. Feminines, what is going on with the divine feminines? Jeez, okay, we got 3 cards and I'm going to pull one more. Again, this is a collective reading. Take your resonate, leave what doesn't. Whoa, this is deep, y'all. All right, so the first card that I did get, y'all can hear me? Because I want to make sure y'all can hear me. I don't want the music overpowering what I'm about to say in this reading or nothing. Look at that. Let's go. That's the energy I'm talking about. So you got focused intentions, right? See the light still glaring. Focused intention says keep your unwavering thoughts, feelings, and actions focused on your target and you will make your mark. So y'all know me. I'm about to go through every card. First of all, divine feminine, it's time for you to really, really be dignified with what you want. If you aren't already, this may be some of your energy that y'all starting to go through the transition. Like I said, it's Gemini, so moon. It's definitely put in 2 parts for us at this moment. Some of us been going through this for like a week. Some of you may be indecisive about some things for a week or so. But seriously, it's because it's building you up for your final decision. Your final decision has to weigh out. You may have the positive, and you may have the negative, or you may be dealing with the fake, and you may be dealing with the real. What I mean by the fake, you're dealing with illusions, and the illusion is starting to become very vivid to us. It's like the what they call them, the blinders. With my best friend, she used to say this all the time. She was like, the veil is lifted, not the veil. It's like the colored glasses. If you got fogged up glasses, you know how you see an image, but you don't know what it really is. You just know, especially like, all right, I'm gonna put it to you. You in the dark, right? Sometimes we trick ourselves in the dark when we see a shadow sitting in the chair, and it may be just a pile of clothes, but we would scare the shit out of ourselves because we don't know what it is. That's the fear that we walking into. A lot of us are going towards some things that we fear the most, whether it's us standing up for ourselves, or whether it's us going towards things that we genuinely want, or you speaking your truth and telling people how you really feel. You got the inner goddess. This is divinely you. This is all you. This is your energy. This is what we standing in. You are the sacred feminine. You are the divine feminine. It says awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. A lot of us have lacked appreciating who we are. This is why it had us confused with what our intentions are. So just like it's a rebirth of energy. Just like I said in a previous reading, a lot of us got to be very dignified with what we genuinely want for our lives. This is a breaking point, especially I feel like for some of us that is reaching that peak past the age of 25 and above, we are in a point where we're really trying to figure out, okay, every decision that we're making right now is going to make an effect in the next 10 years. So some of the decisions that we made when we was younger is now taking effect in our current situation. So now we're going back. We're remembering all of the situations that we never made a decisive decision about, and we never put our own hearts involved in it. Spirit said now you have to tap into that energy and start speaking to who you are and start making them decisions and finalize them. That's why you got to have a focused intention. You can't just walk around. We sit here saying we gods and we goddesses and we the higher selves, we be in our higher self, but every day Spirit said I'm giving you lessons to show you why you are not reaching that peak yet. You're on your way, but you still got some lessons and some things that you need to build up inside of you. But it's dealing with our decision. Some of us are so tapped in that we worry about a collective of people. instead of ourselves. And when you worry about a collective of people, where is that energy going? It's not going inside of us. We losing focus of what our real genuine thoughts was. A lot of us had dreams and focuses since we was young. We let distractions come in between that. And I'm not just saying our current situations are distractions. This is distractions that we dealt with for years. This is things that we had to face, even if it was our family problems, or now we became parents, so our financial situations been on our mind, making sure our kids' health is up to date, making sure we're healthy so we can take care of kids. Even some of us are lacking our own personal health. So this is why it says tap into your inner goddess. You gotta feel what's wrong with you, because a lot of us are emotionally unbalanced. But the fact of it is, we gave so much emotions, and we gave so much emotion, but we forgot to give emotions to ourselves. Some of us are using music or different things in order to heal. Spirit said, the arts, tap back in. And it's not just, I feel like some of us, it's not saying, even if you can't dance, Spirit said start dancing. Get happy feet. That movie Happy Feet, remember at first he was the only odd fucking one. Be the oddball in your fucking home, be the oddball in the street, smile for no reason, actually genuinely mean it, because it's time for you to feel that. Because the things that you're trying to manifest requires that. It's no longer a game for us. And the outside distractions is supposed to do that. It's supposed to keep us from our divinity. Hello. We can't, it's just like this. If they sit here and say, a lot of people forsaking God, they don't know the way, they don't believe in Jesus, they don't believe in the goddesses and gods in ourselves. That's like you canceling your own self out. You don't believe in your own self. So a lot of us who is divine feminists, we need to tap into that energy and believe in ourselves, even if our family, friends, or foes don't believe in us. It's time for you to stand 10 feet, 10 toes. Fuck that. Excuse my French, y'all. 10 toes, 10 fingers down. Sometimes you got to get down and really get dignified with yourself. Face your own self. So Spirit saying it's time for you to know who you are, your intentions, your focus, what you really want. And anything else does not go. So it says, like I said, the art. This is why I say even get down on your hands and knees. You know, we dance and we play around. We see all these little dances that everybody doing. Spirit said, no, do your own type of dance. What I mean by your own type of dance, take some music, even if it's just a beat. You listen to it and start going to the rhythm of it. That's your goal. That's your post in life. You start getting happy. You start feeling joyful. It's certain music that we starting to listen to. You got to listen to it a little different. You know why? Sometimes we listening to the things that is low vibrational and it's taking us back. Even when we sit here interacting with people in this world, we dealing with interactions of low vibration and it's taking us back. Spirit said, how can you be the leader as the woman, the goddess, the God, the one who birthed nature into this world? And I'm not just talking about physical birth. Anything that a woman touch, we multiply. You give us semen, y'all know the saying, we make a baby. You give us money, baby, we're going to make a meal or something. We're going to make something out of nothing. And those that don't, ain't tapped all the way in. So back to what I was saying, you got to tap into your music, start doing a lot of arts. Even some of you may used to draw when you was younger. Start doing a picture diary. I don't know who this is for, but draw a picture diary. Make a picture diary. Every day of things that you feeling or things that you seeing or things you don't like, start drawing them out and start facing them things. Because when you go down the line, you'll be able to go back and remember, I remember how I was feeling the day I wrote this or I drew this. If you got to write a poem, a song, or do a dance or do a live video, do a play or something, Spirit says start to reenact what your inner feeling is and start to glorify it, because it's not even for the world to see, it's for you. Tap into your art of yourself. You are a masterpiece. That's what Spirit is telling you. Stop knocking yourself. Whether you got endings and beginnings, some things are ended because, like I said, this is the Gemini full moon, divine feminines. We're going through a balancing act. What is good for us and what is not. What are you going to keep accepting and what are you not? What's the illusion and what is real? You have to understand that for yourself, not nobody else around you. Because you, again, are the nurturer. You are the mother of things. You birth children into this world. You birth things. Even if some of you, like I said, you may not have birthed a physical child, but you birth the love from your emotions into people. You pour into people. You are a mother to everything that grows. When you give your love away, your positive energy, we grow everything. It's sometimes even the things that we grow that's negative. We put that negative emotion involved or that negative energy involved, it grows. And especially if you are in your goddess energy, you're going to be attacked by the world. Do not settle for that. I'm telling you now, it's a lot of things trying to take you back. But do you got endings and beginnings? It says the old must be released so that the new can enter. Everything that is old about you, from your old ways of being, your old personalities, the things that you trying to walk away from, whether it's drinking, partying, what else? Being too kind, or being overly emotional, or being misunderstood, or even if you out here and you trying to be a positive person, but if people want to keep taking you back to that negative person you used to be, seriously, it's time to end it. Everything has to die. You have to kill out so much stuff about yourself that a lot of people placed upon you, the things that tarnished our being as we was growing up, things that told us not to be ourselves, people that told us a woman this, a woman that, a woman this, a woman that, that cancel. You are a human being. You're here to evolve. You're here to do the same thing as me. So do not belittle yourself, divine feminine. You got to stand in your power. Tap into that inner goddess. Tap in. And I ain't even confirmed yet, y'all. That's how you know it's real. I didn't even confirm the reading yet. All right, let's get a confirmation. Then we're going to tap into these divine masculines and see what's going on. And then I'm going to see an overall message from Spirit that is for the collective. What is the overall energy? I am very, very much interested in that. It's been a while. I literally have not did a twin flame reading in almost a year. So why is the focus intentions here for the divine feminine? Why is okay? Nope, they didn't fall. They teetered. So I'm not gonna take them. I'm gonna let them stay. But I will look to show y'all. Coming together, being creative. Stop. Look, you're the giver. You're the giver. And standing your emotions. You're healthy enough. And that was the Queen of Cups upright. So that means a feminine energy. Oh, baby. Stop fighting what you want. You got what is this? This is the Five of Wands in reverse. On top of focus intention. Stop fighting your intentions. Stop fighting what you really genuinely stand for. Stop fighting what you already know you're here to manifest. Anything that goes against it is not aligned, and it's time to snap out of the fucking illusion, y'all. It's time. Even if it's, I'm going to say realness and real, even if it's time to snap away from our divine masculine's energy, Spirit said it's time. I'm not saying dismiss him, but you gotta, how can I say it? Detach in some type of way. When you cannot go against yourself. You are the woman. Remember that you are the one that's the manifester. And the man is the assistant of the manifestation. They plant the seed, they plant the sperm. We got the egg, baby. We is the soil. So, then you got the inner goddess that says Knight of Cups. Accept the protective offer. Anything that is not protected or ordained by Spirit, something that is not aligned with you, you got to dismiss it. That's for anybody. And I think this is the time that you have to do it, because I'm not trying to be funny. There is a very big spiritual war going on. And a lot of people don't want to face reality. They want to say it's a physical war. Nah. We actually see in the end of times, the ones that saying it's the end of the world is the ones that don't know the new world is beginning. But a lot of us already know the new world is beginning. And this is why Spirit is telling us as the divine feminine, we are the reincarnation of the women that made the first lies on this earth, the destruction and the annihilation. We can't be just like them. The ones that is doing that, they're going to be in their own little world. I don't know if y'all ever seen a movie where you got the underworld and then you got the ones that is above. The above world is the divine feminine. The more and more we raise our frequency. We the ones that's going to start becoming abundant. We the ones that's going to start manifesting things that's positive. We the ones, why? Because Spirit said, I am going to put a foot on those that do not get in alignment. And what he means by that, what Spirit, he, she, the higher power means by that, whatever you believe in, Spirit is saying, I'm going to put a foot on those that do not fall into line, those that did not learn their lesson. Why? Because you cannot be conflicted with your own decisions. I gave you the roadmap. Pay attention. Anything that is not protected, a knight is a protector, right? Somebody trying to knock our knights away. The Knight of Cups on top of the Goddess, if somebody is not trying to protect that Goddess in you, baby, you are a manifester, especially if you tapped in and you a woman that's very connected to where we at. The ones that's up here watching 9 times out of 10, you're tapped in. You know your assignment, you know what you're here to do. Anybody that's not trying to protect that assignment right now, you're on a mission. Everybody thinks that their mission is to do with whatever. The feminines are on a mission to recreate the new earth. We are on an assignment. Anything that comes birthed out of our mouth, out of our spirit, we're birthing this into the world. So it's time to be respected. And it got to be a healthy alignment, because when we're birthing something new, we don't want to birth it on an old paradigm. The same things that our ancestors birthed it on. It was hurt. It was a prize. It was things that we were told a woman wasn't supposed to be for so long. But the Bible and the Spirit said everything has to be protected. And nobody's not trying to protect that inner goddess in you, that soft, sweet, nurturing side, the one that could be bubbly and happy with life. The Spirit said it has to be annihilated. It has to go. You are now accepting night. And this is not saying the king, because the king is the one that sits beside you. This is not saying the emperor and the empress. This is not what I'm saying. You don't see them cards popping out. I'm not saying accept bare minimum, but if you come to me, you have to be real. You have to be real. Everything around you, divine feminine, is trying to protect your spirit. It's trying to protect because there's too many fragments being left behind. And you're being left to pick all them pieces back up on your own. Spirit said it's time to accept those that is going to protect that inner goddess in you. That inner goddess, this person, the one that should be able to elevate the world. Do you not see that dove sitting next to her? That's a divine feminine. That is a spiritual woman that is in her power. Do you not see that? If nothing ain't gonna protect that goddess in you, baby, it got to go. A knight is a protector. We're not saying you gotta be a king, but you gotta be serious about how you feel about the goddess. Pay attention. That's not just to the masculine or anybody. This is anybody that comes into a relation with a divine feminine, a real divine feminine, somebody that knows. You cannot restrict her skills. You cannot restrict no divine feminine for who she is, but she is in here to do a job. And if you take her off her job, she's going to get fired. She's going to be on the low vibration. So anything that is not aligned, that is not helping to raise that vibration of that inner feminine and let her be in her true nature, Spirit, so you have to cycle that thing out the way. Why is the arts here for the divine feminine? This is so sweet. Like I said, the art. Some of you, and this, I believe this is a multiple part for different feminines, and take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Some of you are burdened by certain things. Some of you are carrying others' burdens, and I think you need to write about it. I think somebody need to write a book. I think it's poem. It's something with doing something. I heard somebody wants to write a movie or a story, something about a story. Here's your answer. You're being burdened, so Spirit said use your art. This is not only going to free you, but it's going to free others that's looking up to you. Here you guys, some of you have a decision to make. You're going in blindsided with your decision. So, no, some of you want to do something musically. That's why I said some of you may be undecided about what you really want to do. But I feel like if you want to utilize your art and you're afraid because you're shy or something, maybe some of you got a hidden talent and you don't know how to come out with it. And I think you're undecisive about that. That could be another energy that some of you are residing in. But if this is not that, this is basically saying that you're undecided about releasing some burdens that you're carrying. And you're going at it blindsidedly. This person is not able to see what's ahead of them. You can't see what's ahead of you. You see that village, you see that home, you see all that stuff. This person is walking with a bunch of sticks. This is this person's action. This is why your actions ain't been surreal with certain things that you're doing. This is why you don't feel happy inside. This is why you don't feel connected to certain things. A lot of you will be in a car or playing a show or something, and certain songs come on, and you be like, damn, that's how down I feel today. And you seem to attract that energy, but seriously, that's because you're carrying too many burdens. Burdens of the past, burdens of the present, and burdens that you think is going to carry on to the future, but the only way they're going to carry is if you don't know how to end these things. So yes, you're being very indecisive. You're going about a lot of things blindsidedly. But I think overall, y'all want that 10 of cups. Y'all want that happiness, that fulfillment. Even if this is some of you that want this happily ever after, this family life, this husband, wife, children type of scenario, you're undecisive about it because you are still carrying burdens or you're still fearing to move forward. Some of you may be dealing with somebody that's into art. Maybe you are an artist. And this person, the person that you're trying to go towards may be an artist. But you're burdened by it. You're holding yourself back. So Spirit really wants you to know. Start utilize the things that is being given to you in order to free yourself. Some of you may need to write this poem, may write a book, may need to start writing in a journal, may need to start drawing this out. I keep feeling like somebody draws. Draw your pain out. You're writing a story. You're writing an illustration of something. Start posting your artwork. Start telling yourself every day, I'm free. Every time you draw that, you say, I'm freeing myself. I'm getting rid of all these burdens. And I see 10, so 10, count 10 steps back. Go 10 steps back. I saw somebody saying 10 years back. That's where it all began, 10 years back. You got to count them burdens and move forward and start to remove them. Start letting them fucking go because it's holding you back from your actions, from your happily ever after. Life endings and beginnings here for the divine feminines. Stand in your power. Stand in your actions. Be who you genuinely are. You got the Queen of Wands. You have to end certain cycles so you can stand in your genuine power and be that real person. Do the actions that make you feel good. Life endings and confirmation. Number 2. You got more than one card. You ready for this? Yes. Here say you gotta have strength. You gotta have strength. You gotta have strength to let go of some of this stuff. And this may not even be people or places or things. This may be some energy that you're holding on to from the past. You gotta let it go. You gotta have strength to let it go so you can take the actions you need to take. Sometimes we do fight ourselves. It's no longer a secret. Spirit say you already know what you gotta do. You holding yourself back. Stop being you're being deceptive. I feel like this is more so the divine feminine energy. You're being deceptive. It's not people being deceptive to you. You're being deceptive to yourself. You're holding yourself back. You're lying to yourself. You know your truth. But because you know your truth, you're holding on to yourself. You're being stubborn. You know what you have to do, but Spirit said it's no longer a fact. You cannot do it no more. All right, divine feminine. Woo! All right. I guarantee now y'all ready to hear about these single men, right? These the masculine energy. I want to know too. And then I want to know what else Spirit got to say to us. Listen. Make sure y'all share this live. Share, tag, share it. Anybody that you know that may be on the twin flame journey, because I get a lot of people that have been inboxing me about relationships and twin flames, and I can't give y'all a direct answer. Only thing I'm gonna tell y'all, when I start going into my flow of speaking about the twin flame journey again, I want y'all to really, really pay attention. That means y'all better subscribe to that YouTube channel. You better go ahead and go do that right now. I'm gonna leave it up for you one more time. Hold on 1 second. I gotta go ahead and make sure y'all go follow me on Facebook and on YouTube. It's Queensy's Spiritual Insight on YouTube, and on Facebook is Queensy's Reading. If you haven't already, make sure you start following me, because I am going to go deeper into soul connections and relationships, karmic relations. I want to speak about this because there's a lot of people going through that, and a lot of people is asking why. We asking why too many times, and the answer is directly in our face. If things is not aligned, then it don't go. It don't go. So like I said, you are currently watching the twin flame reading. So So I do need y'all to tap in. I just did a divine feminine. Now I am about to go into the masculine. And then I'm going to give y'all an overall message from spirit. Yeah, let's get ready because these masculines, I don't know. Let's see. Their energy might be real. And don't get offended. Whatever energy I pull, if this is the masculine's energy, I got to say it on top. Some of y'all may get triggered. I am going to warn y'all. But even with the masculines watching the feminines, they may get triggered. I am going to give y'all a trigger warning because it can happen. But it's only for us to utilize our own tools so that we can be better at this journey versus keep conflicting with this journey and not understanding each other. And that's really all a twin flame reading is. It's really just energy that is already within us that is in a collective. It's in the feminine energy. It's in the masculine energy. But we all could be going at it in two different levels. Let's see, masculines. What is the divine masculine's energy today? Let's see. She said, Spirit, give me a confirmation. And just like the feminine, I guess they've been waiting for me, I guess. I know, y'all been waiting for y'all lovely reader too. So, divine masculine. The first card that came out is fairness. Ooh, baby. They is talking about fairness. Whoa. Told y'all hold that. Y'all gonna have to get a doozy with this one. It says this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So, overall, divine masculines, I feel like you're trying to make that Gemini, the illusion, and the real. You're trying to figure things out. What is the illusion and what is the real thing? The real thing is the things that you really, really genuinely want. And I feel like a lot of them are self-mastering. They're starting to learn the things that, and I don't feel like, see, the difference with feminine, we express ourselves very loudly. Masculines do not. They will hold everything in. They will not say nothing. But I'm cheating. We cheating a little bit. I won't tell nobody. Even the masculines, I give y'all a little, little thrust of what's going on with your feminine, whether she's saying it to you or not. But they want to do what is fair. What is fair? What is balance? What is a give or take? Where could their energy reside without feeling guilty? You got to be strong. Same thing to feminine. Y'all both are pulling in this masculine energy. They need to be strong. Y'all need to be strong. But see, this is the difference with the feminine. The feminine, we put the front on that we're strong, but inside we're really not. The masculines always think that they have to be strong, but they really are not. So I feel like a lot of them are doing the inner cycle. They're facing their demons. Shadow work, baby. Bang, bang, bang. Shadow work. If they have not done it yet, they are doing it now. Because for the same reason, Spirit is not playing with none of the collective no more. Even if the masculine does not understand this journey or don't even face this journey or don't try to think about it or don't want to believe in it for what it is, Spirit is knocking them upside their head. Them downloads is hitting them. A lot of them is going through headaches. A lot of them is feeling dehydrated. A lot of them is having sleepless nights. A lot of them don't know what the fuck, whether they coming or going. They don't even know they're going through an ego death. They don't even know. But they know that they got to be strong through this. And Spirit is wanting y'all to be strong, divine masculine. It says, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So when divine masculine, when you start to really think of the fairness, and you know, like I said, it's going through the topic of what really is going to make you happy. What is going to be a give and take? What is going to be reciprocated? Where's your energy is going to be a give and take, and you can be you. Without regret, without feeling guilty. So Spirit said, be strong. The same way as the divine feminine, Spirit wanted them to really be strong with their decisions and not be indecisive. So I do feel like the divine masculines are mirroring the feminine. You know what you genuinely want, masculine. Go for it. You have to be strong with your decisions without feeling guilty. Guilt and feeling guilty about something is literally A lot of people don't want to recognize it. It's literally manipulation of yourself. That's self-sabotaging. You cannot make decisions and be guilty about it. You cannot. So then you got independent. A lot of you want your independence. It says your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Some of the masculines want to be on their own. They want to be on their own. They want to figure things out for themselves. They need to figure things out for themselves, which is not a bad thing. If they need to, their spirit is saying, let them, if you are a divine feminine watching. You know why? Because they need to know what's fairness, what's real. Sometimes they need to be left alone. Because one thing for certain, the masculines don't even realize why they attract a lot of people around them. Because it's distractions the same way the feminine. We attract a lot of people, naysayers, people in our ear, people telling us what to do, how to move, or what to say, or yeah, that's how you should think. Stop listening to the world, especially if you're on this journey. This is the masculine and the feminine I'm speaking to. You cannot listen to people. You cannot go to everybody. Because unless they are on this journey, they can't give you an answer. So I do feel like a lot of divine masculines is learning that. You can't go to everybody. You can't get advice from everybody, especially if they are not on that journey. And even if some of y'all masculines are not aware of this journey or who they dealing with, I ain't gonna tell you. Yeah, pay attention. I think I'm literally getting stronger to the point where some things are starting to become visual to me. And I know I'm not tripping, but I'm gonna keep going because whatever it was took my attention away for a moment, and I'm back. But masculines, you gotta be strong. You have to be strong. You have to know your independence. You have to know you are worthy of certain things. And that's what's dragging y'all so long through this connection, because the more and more you give it a pull back, you're going back forward to the things that you really don't want. And the reason why you're attracting this stuff is to keep you stuck. It's to keep you stuck so you cannot regain what you really want out of life. Same thing with the divine feminine. I said it earlier in the reading. We got to watch who we attach ourselves to. A lot of people still have the breeds from other situations that they were dealing with that they are trying to annihilate. And I think that's what a lot of us are going through. Even if you are on a divine feminine, divine masculine type of mentality, you are going through the breakdown of the breeds, meaning you holding on to other people's energy from their past. A lot of our beliefs is being broken down, and that's what I think is going on with divine masculine. A lot of their beliefs, the belief systems that they built up over the years, is being tested. So they're doing a lot of shadow work. Divine masculines, you're really being faced with a lot of things. I'm gonna tell you something. The strength that a lot of you masculines think you're supposed to have is really your weakness. It's really your weakness because you're not allowing yourself to feel what you need to feel so you can make the right decisions, so you can make the fairness of things. Then you have true love. You, divine feminine, it's you. You're on their mind. That's crazy because masculine, see, maybe us feminines are being kind of self-reflective. I'm just gonna say that. We may be. But see, it's not bad. And I'll explain it later on after I finish the reading. Why, if you're masculine, I'm going to explain to you why you wasn't in the divine feminine reading. Because honestly and truthfully, she has to heal so you can heal. You will learn that. You will learn that. But like I say, you got true love here, divine masculine. You're worrying about true love. You want to know what true love is. That's where you're trying to figure out the fairness of things. That's what you're trying to be strong about, because you want to be strong about your decisions and you want your independence. You don't want to feel guilty about the choices that you're making with your life. And it says the romantic strings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. I do feel like some of you may still be blocking off your connection with your divine feminine, but I think you are going through the realization. This is the fairness. What makes you happy? What makes you grow? What makes you feel like you can do better in life? So Spirit said, during this Gemini full moon, you are being faced with the illusion of things and the realness of things. Don't get happy, divine feminines, because this is still a lot of shadow work that they are doing. And this is just the realization of things. This don't mean that they taking the actions yet. But then you got easy does it. They're being hard on themselves, bro. They're being very hard on themselves. There is no need to hurry or force things to happen. Everything is occurring in perfect timing. They have to know that everything is going to happen in just due time. But this is why a lot of them are stuck. They are in this energy of being at ease. It's like the same thing I said in my other reading. It's like when a bird is breaking free from the egg. They're coming through. They're coming through that egg, right? Even when a baby is coming out of a mother's womb. Even when a baby is coming out of a mother's womb. Some of us birth kids, but some of us have witnessed birth or have heard of child labor. The baby goes through distress just like the mother goes through distress, right? So the mother puts you in the mind. I'm not saying you his mother. But remember, y'all are twin flames. Y'all are connected spiritually. Well, one spirit is going through, the other one is too. You're going through some fights, they're going through some fights. It just doesn't look like the same. Because we are more expressive of our fights, divine feminine. Masculines are really not. But what I am going to tell you, when a baby is coming out, right, and the doctor's telling you push, right, but they're monitoring your heart rate, the baby heart rate, and the contractions at the same time. The divine masculines are going through the rebirth, the birth canal. They're coming through it. This is why they're going through distress. This is why Spirit is telling them to take it easy. Now, this is where Spirit is saying to you as a feminine, you have to breathe. You have to have patience. Now, the baby, when you start to breathe and you start to have patience, you start to relax with things, guess what happens? The baby will relax. The masculine will relax. Masculines, you will relax. So now I do feel like the masculines in the collective are going through the birth canal. They're being reborn. And it's a lot of shadow work going on. It's dark in there. They don't know what the fuck they're going to come out to. They don't know their decisions at the end of this tunnel. When they see the light, they're just going to be like, what? Who am I going to see? Just like a baby. They don't know what they're going to see. Their eyes are closed. They got fluid and stuff in their eyes. Everything has to clear away before a baby can actually see the shadow of the parent. And sometimes it be the doctors that they see first, and that's the baby's first sight. So they go with the masculines. They go through, just like a feminine, we go through multiple rebirths. Masculines are going through the rebirth, right? They want this true love. They go through many, many relationships. And they think this is the one. They've been hurt just like the feminine been hurt. Masculine's been hurt too. So every time they go through these tunnels with these relationships and they go through this rebirth session, they think that it's the dark night of the soul. They about to be stronger and empowered. They go through karmic relationships. And these are the mothers that is faulty. They seeing you know what they see at the end? These are the masculines that see the doctor at the end. The ones that was going to hand them to another person and say, this is your mother. So they don't know what to believe at the end of the tunnel. They don't know if this is truly the divine feminine. Even if y'all are in relationship, they don't know it's you, so they're going through the rebirth again. But I tell you what, this time, masculines, when you rebirth, because Spirit is forcing you now they got the force set around you because you want to be the little lazy baby and take it a little too easy in the womb. Spirit said, I'm going to force it now. But during this force, it's a lot more pressure behind you. Why? Because things have to be balanced out. You are alone. You feel so alone. When Spirit's at the end, you looking for this. You want that love. You want that genuine connection with somebody that is really reciprocated. But you don't want to make the mistake again. And then, you know, what's that song? Biggie Small. We live to die. Sometimes we're living just to die. That's what they are going through. They keep going through the death. They're going through the death, the dark night of the soul. They keep going through it and going through it and going through it because they still not realizing it masters with themselves. Divine masculines have to master with themselves. They have to be strong at every decision they make. Same way as the divine feminine masters, you have to put a checkpoint. In every relationship you go through, you got to learn a lesson. You got to learn a lesson. I'm not saying when you get with your divine feminine, or if you are with your divine feminine, that it's not going to be easy, because it may not be. It depends on what y'all fighting through as one. As one. That's why a lot of them is stuck in confusion. Welcome to the Gemini full moon. This is where the bases lie at. This is where it all begins and where it's all gonna begin and where it's all gonna end. Why is fairness here for the divine masculine? Why is fairness here? Balance. Again, they want something reciprocated emotionally. A lot of them, man, listen. A lot of them don't know how to be emotional or to be real about their emotions because they have not had it reciprocated before. It's the ending of three-party situations. Being in, this may not even be another person. They want to end this. Even if they are dealing with a third-party situation, they want it to stop. They want it to be over. You know why? Because it's not balanced. You don't see 3 cups here, you see 2. They want a balanced situation. They want to be for sure. That's why a lot of them had a karmic, a divine feminine in they self, or they had other females or other people around. You know why? Because they're not for sure of who's going to pour back into their cup. The energy that they pouring out, that they're going to get it back. Divine masculines, you have to be for sure. So how about you hold on to your clean cup for a while until you for sure about your decisions, about the fairness of things. You're going through that birth canal. It's coming. Because they want to end situations that is third party. Whether it's another person that they attach to, whether it's their family, friends, and foes, whether it's the drinking or the drugs or the partying or hanging in the streets or whatever it may be, they want it to end. This is why the rebirth of them they're going through a very bad labor process. Because they are now focusing on what they got one last thing. They got one last thing to do. One more time. Like I said, the same energy a lot of feminines are in is the same energy a lot of these masculines are in. They're not for sure. They feel like they only got one more left in them. One more. So if they make this decision, they want to make it right. So I feel like a lot of masculines are going through that birthing process of the real and the fake during this Gemini full moon. I like it. I like it. I'm sorry. Why is me? If you a masculine, you watch it, right? You might you really might just be like, this girl, shut up. Stop telling my business. But no, it is what it is. You got the high priestess in reverse. Like I said, in the past, they gotta be strong because they've been playing with an illusion. This is an illusion. Or I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Sometimes when this is in reverse, this could be witchcraft, this could be manipulation. They've been through manipulated situations where this person painted one picture and then they turn out to be something different. They don't want to make that decision no more. So they're trying to be strong with what their decisions are. And they're trying to go through this process as easy as possible, but seriously, it's got to get done hard. It has to. Let me get one more confirmation. Why is be strong here? Why is the high priestess in reverse? That's the question. Why is the high priestess in reverse? This could be a message from, it could be something that they're remembering word-wise. I want to say, this person or whoever the high priestess is, this could be masculine or feminine. Whoever this person is can actually be manipulative, and I think they're listening to some of the things that this person is saying and taking it in. But I also think that they also know that this person could be a liar, and they don't trust this person. So this is why they're trying to be strong. I do feel like some people are going up against them. I feel like some people are telling them about their decisions that, oh, you're gonna fuck up. Every time you do this, you end up in a certain situation, blah, 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 X, Y, Z. If it's not that, the past person that, whoever they dealt with in the past, this could be a manipulative female. It's in their ear. They're listening to an illusion again. So a lot of masculines are trying to be strong with their decisions because they feel like they don't know the real from the fake. But I think they are coming to realization, because this is why Spirit is saying they are going through a birthing process. They can hear their mother's voice outside, but they don't know that they not for sure, because they've been fooled the last time during their birth. Like, they came out and it wasn't even their mother actually, it was a doctor. And then the doctor just seeing them, and when they finally open their eyes, they see the remnant of a doctor. They don't see their mother. So the doctor goes, "Where's your mom?" So they feel like Spirit handed them before to a woman of manipulation, and they've been through that with many women. This could be even from a childhood fucking emotion. They've been lied to by women. So I do feel like a lot of masculines are going through this birthing process where they don't want to come out the canal. This is why they're taking it so easy. This is why it's so hard for them to come through that birth canal, because they want this. They don't want the same illusions as they had before. So they're going through a major birthing, rebirth. This is a rebirth. And I do feel like, because it is some people when they hear, and they can, like I said, they can hear their mother outside the womb. They can hear you, divine symbols. They hear your echo. But they don't want to be fooled by the doctor at the end of this tunnel. They don't. They don't want to be fooled. They want that genuine love. They want that true divine love. But they've been fooled so much. They don't want to take the chances again. So a lot of them, like I said, they going through the birth canal. They hear their mother all through the pregnancy. Some ears was able to open up, and they hear this beautiful sound. They hear this love. They hear order. But then when they came out the birth canal, it wasn't their mom. They was lied to. They was expecting to see their true love at the end of that birthing at every time. So this time, they're going through the process, and the reason why the labor is so hard, the Spirit said, "I'm not giving no more peace as you see." The divine feminine is going to bring this birth out with you. This is a lesson for both of y'all. I keep telling anybody that has been a client of mine, it's a rebirth. You cannot listen to the illusions when you're in this relationship. This connection cannot listen to other people. If you know you are on a divine path, even if you are masculine and you're not for sure if you're a twin flame, pay attention, you will know. The heartstrings will keep pulling. You see this? The heartstrings. I'm going to read this again to you. The romantic strings in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. You know who your divine feminine is. Even if y'all are not verbally saying it or telling this person, you know who she is. But the reason why you still fear it is because you are still in the birthing stage of yourself. And you don't want the illusions that you hear around. Because you know you don't want to be faced with this person no more. And even if it's not that, I do feel like some of the masculines are dealing with somebody that is talking crazy to them about their decisions. So this is why they have to be strong. Why is independence here for the divine masculine? Judgment and rebirth. You don't feel independent. You don't feel like you can make an independent decision because you feel like you're not strong enough. Well, let me read this independent card to you one more time just to express to you what Spirit is really digging into your head. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. Your independence is the foundation for your success. So, why are you not being strong? Why are you not looking at yourself as an independent? Independence doesn't mean that you got your own money, your own cars, your own things. That means you're able to make decisions on your own without other people's opinions. You're in your heart space. You tapping into your inner self. This is why a lot of you are going through the rebirth process because y'all never face yourself. Y'all always listen to other people. I hear a lot of people around you telling you to make certain decisions based on what they feel about the situations that you have dealt with. It wasn't sound decisions about for yourself. So I do feel like a lot of you divine masculines are not where you feel like you're in your power. You're not being in your independence. But Spirit said, yes, you are. You're able to make decisions for yourself. You don't need nobody else's answers. You're not a baby no more. So even when it comes down to love, even if you got people in your ear talking against you being strong and telling you, oh, you're weak because you're doing this and you're doing that, first, stop listening to these people. Some people are made to keep you stuck and stagnated while others are meant to pull you forward. Some people say, when are you going to allow yourself to be pulled forward and not pulled back? Y'all want to know this true love? No, before we do this true love, I actually want to know why is this judgment part of reverse for the divine masculine on top of independence. Let's get a little bit more deeper message, y'all. You got clarity. I feel like a lot of you have clarity that you have not been able to. You haven't been looking at your work. You have allowed a lot of people to have me and say in your relationships or your life or who you are or dignified. I do feel that. I'm going to say this. If it's not to build you up or to help you to be a better person, and they knocking your decisions or trying to go against you or call you crazy, dumb, stupid, blah, 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 Spirit said those are the ones you knocked away. Hi, Jazz. How are you? Oh, let's see. True love, y'all. This is the focus. This is why he's going through this rebirth, because he does not. Keep in mind what I said in the beginning of this reading. The divine masculines are being reborn again. For probably the umpteenth time. Some of them have been on this journey a little bit longer. They've been facing a lot of females that was not who they say they were. But I do feel like this is why they're going through this rebirth again. Good in yourself. So, the true love. Divine masculines want to see that true love at the end of this tunnel. When they finish birthing through this process, I feel like they went through this dark night of the soul before they go through it again. Divine feminines, they do accept it to you at the end. It's not telling you to hold on because they got multiple situations going on, or they're not paying you no mind, or they don't have the energy or the love for you. That's not what it is. They are going through a tough situation in their inner selves, and I'm glad I did do this with you. They're facing a lot of things in themselves. Their past decisions. They just need you to keep being that light at the end of the tunnel. Let's see why true love here. What's up with true love for the masculine? Ooh, no, they didn't. Y'all. Are y'all ready to see what it is? Like, I'm so excited. I'm showing y'all the card. I can't show y'all that card. Don't show y'all that card. I just can't. I'm sorry. I need to be selfish, but let me tell y'all. Hi, welcome from British Columbia. I am so excited to have you on my live. So, divine feminines, this is what it is. This is what we've been waiting for, right? Divine masculines, this is what you're working towards, right? You want to be for sure this time. Look at this. True love, right? Divine feminines, if you watch it, look at this card. Look at the confirmation. The Four of Wands is here upright. It did not come in reverse. So that means they want to break free from relationships or the divine feminine. They do not. This is their happily ever after. They want this at the end of the tunnel. So after they come out of this rebirth, they expect to see you still there. They want all the other illusions to break free. That's what they're doing. They don't care about nothing else but you. They don't see nothing else but you. They're listening to their mother's voice. So even if this time the doctor's not going to be at the end, you and the divine masculine is going to be there. It's just you too. And that's what he expected. He hears you throughout this birthing process. You are the nurturer. You are the one giving him back his life. Remember, you are the woman. You are the woman. This is what he's expecting. This is, let's say. I am so happy to see this. And it may look so grim touching, but I'm a divine feminine. I'm on my own journey, and yes, it does. It makes me ill sometimes. I'm not gonna even lie. It does. It makes me like literally feel like I'm on the wrong journey. But Spirit is literally telling divine masculine they are waiting for this true love. They want you at the end of the tunnel. This time is the final birth. Like I said, just like I said in the beginning, when you go back and you listen to the divine feminines, the divine feminines is at a rebirth. They at a rebirth as well. And this time the decisions that they make, they're thinking as far as 10 years ahead, what is going to happen to us in the future. What decisions am I making now that's going to affect my future? The divine masculines are true. At the end of this rebirth, they are coming through. I think a lot of us are. A lot of us. Why is true love here? Why is the Four of Wands on top of the true love card? I gotta get another confirmation. I'm sorry. And they is mirroring us again. Y'all pay attention. They want the Four of Wands, and we actually want the Ten of Cups. We want the happily ever after. So we is all on the same energy field. It's just at different timing. They over the deception. This cannot be made up. They are over the deception. They over people deceiving them. They over other feminine energies that was playing the trick on them. Pay attention. The liars, the naysaying women, the ones that fed them a story and lied. This is why they have to be strong. They have to stand up for themselves. This is why they're trying to do things in a just, fair manner. And I do feel like if there is some masculines, they still dealing with some feminine that's in their ear about them, themselves. They're in their ears. This is what they're going through. They're going through women that's fake things or illusions. They are over the deception between masculine and feminine. Like I said, they've been birthed many a time. Many a time. They've been going through this rebirth constantly. Why is easy does it here for the masculine? Ooh, new actions, baby. Yes, yes, yes. New action. So even if your masculines are not coming through right now, they're not speaking to you, they're not telling you anything, or even if y'all are, especially right now, this is what's taking place during the Gemini full moon. They are balancing out their choices. They want to be for sure. And they just want you to be at the end of that light, divine feminine. But divine masculine, I'm sorry I had to give y'all secrets the way I had to tell the truth. I'm sorry. But I'm going to explain to y'all why the easy does it card is here, and it's telling you to say, be easy on yourself. You cannot feel guilty about your decisions. That is going to hold you back. That is going to keep you back so far back. So your decisions that you need to make when it comes down to you wanting the true love, you cannot feel guilty about it. Guilt does not go into this connection because it will stagnate this connection. And now I'm going to give y'all overall reading for the collective, meaning the divine masculine and the divine feminine. I want to know the overall energy. What messages do Spirit have for both parties when it comes down to this connection? Ooh, baby. This right here, I'm going to tell y'all something. I have not been on my YouTube channel in almost a year. Something said go back to who you are. You cannot walk away from your calling. And I've been trying my hardest to focus on my personal life, but you gotta remember your personal life is attached to your spiritual life. Especially if you are on this journey right here. Pay attention, y'all. So I'm gonna pull out some different cards for the collective reading. Ooh, baby. I'm sorry. I felt all that energy all in my spine, baby. That was some stuff. Everybody got some decisions to be made, y'all. All right. So now I'm going to actually pull out the Starseed Oracle, and this is one of my favorite decks. And this is by Danielle Noel. Let me shuffle a little bit, y'all. Oh, if you did not already, make sure you go back and you re-listen to this whole live. You want to know what's going on with the divine feminines, I'm telling you. Because this energy, is something different. Something real different. And if you haven't already, make sure you go to my YouTube channel and my Facebook. And you like my Facebook page, follow me on Facebook, and make sure you like and subscribe and share my YouTube channel. And like I said, now it's time to get the overall message. Let's go. All right, Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective, the Twin Flame Collective? What messages do we have for the Twin Flame Collective? Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Again, if you are not on this journey, do not make yourself do. Because I'm going to tell you something. It's different. Okay, let's see. Collective message. All right. I keep getting cards thrown at me. Okay, they gave me the 4. Ooh. Oh, this is amazing. I'm sorry. I feel so happy that I came back up here to do this reading today. Y'all excuse my daughter to wear a big head. Oh my God. Oh my God. I did not say this. What did I say in the beginning? Divine feminines and divine masculines are meant to build the what? The new earth. The new earth. The new earth. I want y'all to take a real good look at that. The new earth. The new earth. This is a lesson for the masculines and the feminines. Like I said, this is the overall reader for the collective. This means it's not for just the feminines or just the masculines. This is about your journey together. Pay attention. A new earth is happening. Keep holding the vision. Y'all are on a mission to change the paradigm when it comes to connection, real, genuine, authentic relationships, the love paradigm, the things that we want our children to know what genuine love is. This is why twin flames are here. When we raise our vibration, we raise each other's vibration. We are raising the vibration of the new earth. We are building. This old earth is destroying its own self. We cannot be no longer holding on to this paradigm. So even if one of us out of the twin flame journey, yes, light workers, I am too. And this is why we have to stick together. Only we can understand one another. Those that is on the twin flame journey and those that are a masculine, a genuine divine masculine, that have a counterpart, or you're a soulmate to a soulmate. Only we can relate. Because this is why. We are the collective of the new earth. We are the new paradigm. When we start to heal ourselves and we heal our connection with the divine masculine, divine feminine paradigm, guess what we heal? We heal our children so they can learn that they have a soul partner out there that is on a mission with them, and that is to keep building the new earth. So that way the paradigm will not be like how we walking out of. We are walking out of the old earth spirit thing. This is why it looks so destructive. This is why the divine masculine, divine feminine feel separation. We feel like we need to separate. We need to stop loving them. We need to stop being around each other. Fuck you and fuck her and this and that. That's the mindset we are under because this is the energy that the illusion has to press up against us. We are breaking free. We are literally at the last inning. We at the last inning, Spirit say. It's over. Because we are on our mission, and that is to build the new earth. We are the next generation. We are the new earth. Everything, I feel like hearing to say, even from racism, all that stuff has to be annihilated with us because that cannot carry over to the new world. You know how when they said, oh, the NASA found a new earth, another planet that can habitat humanity? Whatever, listen to me and listen to me good. Just what if that's where a lot of us are vibrating higher too. We cannot play stupid with this no more. Never say we are the ones that's building a new earth. We have to take accountability. Baby. Oh my God. I swear I just said this. It says we, the Harvard, deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. When we are vibrating higher as a collective, we are anchoring in the positive energy. We are anchoring in the energy for our children. This is why our children are going through the illusional part. They are fighting the illusion. We say our kids ain't tough. They are. They fighting the old paradigm. Something that we cannot see because we are blindsided by it. We got too old to remember what it was like being then. The things that we're fighting up against the system. The things that was meant to restrict us from being our inner self. Things that they wasn't ever teaching us in school. They're not teaching these kids. These kids are not having it. They are star seeds just like us. We are birthing crystalline children into this earth. You cannot play with this. Like I said, we the hoppers. Deep love, mother's milk, and birth as a portal. We are the portal. We are the ones that is bringing this new earth in. We are anchoring in that vibration. We have to realize we are not the same as the past. We are stepping foot into another dimension, baby. And it may be looking grim or ugly on this side of earth. That's because it's out with the old and with the new as a collective. It says star keeper, cosmic ancestors, see the light by staying grounded. Be who you are. Fight against this paradigm that is trying to keep us restricted and keep us stuck. We cannot be stuck because what happens when you settle? We're settling, right? We keep settling for the bull crap that they say we are. We know we're twin flames, right? Nobody else can tell us different. Stop falling through with the illusions our ego and everybody in our ear that don't know nothing about a twin flame journey is telling us. They cannot tell you nothing because they are not on it. They are the ones that's going to go up against it because they don't believe in it. My mom used to have a say, she said, everybody got somebody in this world. And she's right. She's right. Some of us had our direct person, but some of us had people that we had to go through lessons with. But Spirit says some of y'all are on y'all final stage of these lessons, and now y'all are birthing through into the new world because y'all have to understand. And I'm not playing with y'all no more. All of the fakeness has to be cut away from these connections. Even if you are in a karmic relationship and you think that it's a divine action, you know why? Why this feeling into or going through process with you, or there's ways that you can tell when you're a divine feminine and you're a divine masculine. You in this game. That person will read your mind without you even feeling anything. I promise. Telepathic communication is strong as hell. Strong as hell. Really strong. So, the next card says jump in. It says Andromedan energy, adventure, say yes to change. Say yes to this new earth. Say yes to the new things. Say yes to the things that you align with. Say yes to those that is going to help break up the vibration of the new earth. Say yes to the collective. Say yes to your journey. Because the more and more you keep fighting up against this, Spirit said, I'm going to keep on knocking you back into your lesson. Until you finally surrender as a collective. Spirit is tired of giving us these lessons. It's not just you the feminine or you the masculine. It may be one or the other. There's still lessons that we both on both things gotta learn. And it's dealing with this connection. Not saying every twin flame has to be together. No, you do not. That is a lie. But you still have to have love in your heart, and you still have to learn lessons, whether you like it or not. You still have to. And then the last card was, before I confirm this, inner, ooh, baby. Stop playing. Spirit is really being dignified today, okay? And I love it. I love this Gemini new moon. Gemini full moon is really what it is right now. You better grasp that energy. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. New solution in beginning. You will survive this. If you actually take in the lessons, if you actually go through the process, you're fighting your own process. You cannot fight the process, and you cannot allow other things to break your connection. Your brother was a Gemini? Of course. They have no choice. And I remember years ago when I first came on this journey, I've been aware of this journey for 6 years. 6 years ago, the lady that was actually, she did my reading and she told me, she said these exact words, she said, the things that you see now, others will see. And she told me, she said, you are an empath. She said, you have a gift. You are an intuitive person. Use it because you have an army of people that need you. And you want to know something, that's what started me with doing my readings, and that's what started me with doing my mentorship and stuff like that. Because I was told, she said, you will see some things that others will see later. And listen, I seen some things. I actually spoke of some things years ago on a live, and I didn't get to finish the thing. I was going to actually do a book, and it was going to be an illustration book. And the illustration book was going to show the breakdown of the world. And it was with 3 parts, I believe it was, hold on, if I can remember what I said, if I confirm it. It was Mother Earth, Mother Love, and the universe. All 3 of these things was going to work against the things that was destroying Earth. Earth was crying for help. This is what my vision was. Earth is crying for help. It's dying out. So, the universe and Mother Love is surfacing around the earth, healing and helping heal the earth. The earth is destroying itself to rebuild itself. And I swear to you not, this was the vision I had years ago, and I was going to write a book about it. And it's crazy because it's way more descriptive the way the vision was. And then now I'm seeing it take place. I'm watching everything happen in front of me. So like I said, yeah. Because I'm gonna tell you something, a lot of us are waking up. Some of us, when I was first starting, it was a lady that said, we'll go into discussion. Let me finish this reading, and then I'll do a little discussion with you guys. But like you said, I was told back then that the reason why a lot of us, and I bet you had a hard grown upbringing, it's like you didn't ever feel like you fit in with everybody. Even as an adult, you feel like you don't fit in with nobody, and it's okay. You try to be having friends and stuff, and it does not work out. You know why it don't work out? Because it's not mental, because it will restrict you. It will restrict you. You was a black sheep. Yeah, see? Pay attention. And I keep telling everybody, when you were the one that was constantly giving and giving and giving, you wasn't supposed to let the world destroy you. Because it was going to keep you from your promise. People wanted to keep you stagnated. And those that were paying to clap you on when you're doing negative stuff, but don't uplift you when you're doing positive stuff, is the ones that were trying to keep you stuck. Now you know why. I said the same thing. I am not mad at nobody that did not like me. I actually am okay with you not liking me. That let me know who the hell I am. That means that my life is too bright for you to see it next to me. It's okay. It's okay. So let me confirm this reading, y'all, and then we're gonna go through this discussion because I like this. I like to talk about things like this, and I mean it's vital. So it says a new earth. It's happening. Keep holding the vision. You already seen it. Like I told you, I had the vision already. I knew. So when everybody was going through this COVID and all these monkey pox, and now we're going through the media stuff, you know why? When everybody asked me, do I taste this? No, not me. Not me. You know why? Because if I start feeding into that illusion, then it will start to surface in my own personal life. I did get COVID. I'm not going to even lie. But me being a person that went through it, I can tell y'all exactly what it is. And that's where it was meant for me to go through it so I can understand it. Because it is something, it definitely destroys the physical body. It will if you let it. So, let's go ahead. New Earth. Why is a new Earth here? I'm afraid to turn this garden. Woo! It's time to come together. It's time to come together. Twin flames, it's time to come together as a collective. I'm not saying just your masculine. Start befriending other twin flames. Start communicating with other twin flames. Because ain't nobody gonna understand the mission but us. Each twin flame has a dignified part in this whole thing. Each one. I can't associate, not saying my friends and this and that. I still can associate with them, but I know what I cannot associate them with. And that's this journey. When I deal with them, it's going to be on a regular level. When I deal with my collective, it's on a personal note because that's my inner self. That's things that I take dear to my heart. This is my mission. I gotta nurture this thing like a baby. So Spirit said it's time for the collective to come together. We're not just saying divine masculine, divine feminine. Masculine, divine masculine, that is on the beginning of this journey. You know how when they said a man needs another man in order to be a man or to understand a man, right? Same thing, a woman needs another woman. Sometimes it's okay to have a sister friend. You want to know why? Because it's okay to connect with those that already is on this journey. Because you will learn something about your own journey throughout that. If you go out here and be friends or get information from other people that has not been the black sheep of the family, that has not been confirmed to be a twin flame, that has not found divine love, that has not been through the excruciating, but they always been the person that thought they was, but you was the black sheep, you was the riddled one, you was the one overlooked. See? When you were the one You cannot connect with those that was not on that same type of energy, that wasn't going through that stuff. And it don't look like everybody, it don't look like the same for everybody. Like, some people went through it in a different way, different relationships, different parenting, different home structures. Everybody's situation was different, but you know if you was the black sheep. You was the overlooked one. Now, what I'm gonna say, Spirit is saying it's time to come together as a collective. Because we have to anchor in this energy. We have to stay on the vision. We have to remember the vision, not the problems that we're facing. No matter what we go through, and that's why all these distractions are happening. Because when they start knocking us off our true selves and our higher calling, so we can't come together as a collective. Because it only takes one bad apple to do the bunch. Ain't that's the saying? So if they can say it like this, it's a ripple effect. Jessica Cressy, we in the collective, right? I could be going through something on my journey. I come to you with it, talking crazy about it. Now I come to you talking crazy about it. Now that energy resides with you on your journey. You're dealing with a collective situation with your masculine. So now all that illusion that I just poured into you is now in your relationship. Your masculine. Can you go at the door and tell them to be quiet? Then you got We the Hazards. Why is We the Hazards here? Interesting reading, y'all. Ooh. Decisions have to be made. We the Hazards. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Are you going to walk through this portal? Are you going to go into the new earth? Are you going to still anchor in this energy, or are you going to pull away from it? That's what Spirit want to know. Some of you are afraid because you got the leap of faith in reverse. You cannot be afraid to go through this. This is why I'm going to tell you like this. If you don't make these decisions, if you can't make these decisions, Spirit going to make them for you. You can't play you cannot be stuck when you on this journey. You cannot. It's going to happen regardless. So even if you are worrying, you're going through a lot and you're on this journey, Spirit said that's because I got to push you forward. I got to propel you forward. And then you got Star Keeper. Star Keeper says cosmic ancestors see the light by staying grounded. You have to stay grounded. You have to ignore the noise outside of your connection. You have to ignore the noise outside of the collective. My suggestion is, with everything that's going on, start connecting more with people that's on the same journey as you. Not just your masculine. If you need other sisters, start finding other twin flame feminines that is going through the journey and that they can understand where you're coming from. You have to stand and take the actions you need. You have to. You have to. You have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. The time is now. Why is Jump In says again, Archigram's energy, adventure, say yes to change. Say yes to change. Say yes as a collective that y'all ready to walk through the new earth. Oh my God, this is not happening. What is this? The Ace of Cups. Anybody that knows Kira knows what the Ace of Cups is. New beginning, abundance, overflowing. Things are going to change. When you start to change, things start to change. When you start to fall in line with the connection, with the collective, guess what? Things start to change. You start relating with other people that's on this journey, getting advice from them about your connection or what you're going through. As a collective, bruh, you're going to start to get your abundance. This is your twin flame. This is you. This is you and your twin flame. This is the overflow of abundance that Spirit is pouring into your life. Pay attention. Pay attention. Why is Inner Earth here? Inner Earth says, you'll survive this. New solution situations in beginnings. New things have to come from the illusions, the things that is meant to break your connection. So even if you and this person is going through a collective problem, well, not a collective, connection, like something going on through your connection, they burdened by some things, they still going through the dark night of the soul, whatever the case may be, and you're actually feeling that energy. You can. Whether you're a masculine or a feminine, you can feel each other's energy. So if the masculine is going through something, it is really pulling down on you, and vice versa. Inner Earth, you'll survive this. new situation and beginning. So even if you are feeling injustice in some situation, you will survive it. These are the illusions. This is the thing. Things that is not being justified in our lives that we feel like is going against us. You have to go through that. Those are the distractions. You have to face every bit of them. You got to start connecting with some people. Don't go to the world for your answers, especially right now, because it's a lot of false information going on, even in some of these groups. You got to let those that need to walk away. People are walking away from you. Spirit said it has to happen. It has to happen. You feel like things are not being justified. You needed that to happen because they are keeping you stuck. These people are keeping you stuck. Hey, hon, how are you? Long time no see. Again, it's time to come together. Things are going to come together. You're going to be able to have that celebration at the end of this road. And new things, Spirit is about to start blessing your life abundantly. Like I said, you got the Ace of Cups, and now you got the Ace of Pentacles. That tells you right there. Stand in your power. Stop fighting your own actions. Stop going against yourself. Stop keeping yourself stagnated. This is the, oh my God, y'all got to stop, literally. As a collective, we're holding each other back. I know, me too. Y'all, listen. Overall, on the journey, you're going to face some bull crap. You gotta remember your purpose. That's why I say you have to know yourself. If you know yourself, nothing else will come up against you and your connected person. You and your divine master are meant for something, not for nothing. For so many years, you've been a black, you've been a person that people ridiculed it to do and don't see nothing. That was all supposed to happen. You have to allow that to happen. You know why? Because you will not be the person you is today. Even if you was considered the black sheep of the family, so what? The black sheep is really the goat. Do you know that? Do you really know that? You could be the black sheep today, but guess what? Tomorrow, baby, you could be the king. A lot of people that used to have really successful in his life, they was the ugly ducklings. They was the child that was overlooked. They was the ones that used to tease and bully. Every successful person I had heard in my life that said they are somebody, it was a lot of things going up against them being successful. They had to fight. They had to fight for that. But y'all, again, at the end of this reading, if you would like to leave a review that will be played on each ending of my live, please leave a review. Email me at queensthesreadings@gmail.com. Leave a 30 to 90 second review, video review, and I will post it just like you will see at the end of this one. Miss Tanya, I love her so much. She is one of my clients that I did a reading for. Like you'll hear in the review, she was a skeptic. She had to get understanding. So if you like this reading, even if I did not do a personal reading for you guys, please, if you would like to submit a 30 seconds to 90 seconds review, and I will post it on the next live. Also, if you would like to book a reading, please email me at queensthesreadings@gmail.com, and I will send you an email right back with my time slots, my availability, and we could go from there. If you would like to donate, you could donate to Queen Z's Readings on Cash App. Or if you on Facebook, throw me some stars. I'm trying to, they starting to monetize me, I believe. I don't know nothing about that stuff. But I do overall want to thank everybody who did watch, who did stay tuned, who did lock in. Don't miss the next one, I'm telling you. Don't. But yeah, I want to thank y'all again for tuning in to Queen Z's Spiritual Insight. Also, Queen Z's Readings on Facebook. Make sure to follow, like, subscribe, and share. And I am out.